And greetings. Well, RMRs are disgusting and not much to say. Everything is going to the hell. So yeah. Well, let's hope at least EM Rio is gonna deliver what we actually expect. And with these kind of teams, um, probably I don't know. This looks kinda easy to predict, at least for Group A. And the Group B, uh, do we really expect Face Clan to actually be there? I don't know. Like, they playing today, then straight after the game, apparently they have to fly away. Sunday is gonna be maybe even a media day, so I don't think they're gonna do any media, but whatever. Like, same thing for Vitality and Cloud9, right? Just like, yeah, they're playing today, and straight after they just have to fly at the night. So it's kind of weird. So for me, uh, I don't really expect any of like Phase or Vitality or Cloud9 to actually do any damage in this scenario. So my expectation is probably that well, technically technically I would expect Heroic still to do good, but again, like Heroic, they qualified 3-0. I'm not sure if they're already there. If they already had a flight and they're already in Brazil, then well, I expect them to do some damage, right? Because nine, they also still have to fly because they just recently Hayes was asking for the anime series to watch on the plane. So again, like BIG, they just went 2-3, so they have to play again. And again, I don't expect anything from them. So in BAG versus Mouse, well, Mouse probably will be taking this one. NIP versus Imperial, well, Imperial been chilling for a couple of days now, so NIP still have to fly. So I'm expecting Imperial to take over this because they're gonna just it's just gonna be fresh, and NIP gonna be hell tired. Mongols against Navi, well, this one is no doubt that Navi will be taking this one, and yeah, that's it. Uh, like I would love to see Mongols to do some damage, but again, I don't expect anything from them, right? And Asian Arma actually they show us that they're not really as strong as we expected. So now the B group, right? Just the first games is FaZe versus 9Z. I don't think that FaZe gonna be like, yeah, we're definitely coming to win this one. Uh, it really gonna depend on if FaZe gonna win the last chance qualifier, right? And I wouldn't be surprised to see FaZe actually not going for the event. Because last chance qualifier is it actually today? Tomorrow, Saturday, right? So they will have like they'll have to play tomorrow, and then they will have to fly like on a Sunday, and they won't even have like much time to rest, right? They have to play straight on Monday. Come on. Oh, this is such a disappointment. Fury Fnatic, like okay, look, in this one, I'm not gonna be surprised to see an upset the FaZe losing to 9Z. I'm not gonna be surprised, right? Potentially 3 days, 17th of April, yeah. Potentially 9Z, they have a good run right now, like playing Nation, like all the Brazilian teams, right? Only lost Imperial, which well was kinda predictable to be honest for me. But again, FaZe look from 2-0, 2-3, and yeah, 0-2, 0-2, 1-2. I don't know which maps can we expect over here. right? Like 9Z definitely gonna try to pick nuke, and they decent on nuke. What can face pick? Like definitely Inferno, and the side are gonna be something like Ancient, if we just look at the percentages, right? Or even Mirage, but like anyway, this this just looks like a potential 2-1 upset, especially this phase is gonna be really tired. In terms of Fury against Fnatic, um, for me, it's a miracle that Fnatic actually qualified, and Furia, I think that before the major, this might be event where they actually get some probably moral boost if they do well here, like if they get to like upper final, if they get to the playoffs, and so on. I would consider them as a playoff contender for the major, right? Because right now Furia is just same as kind of Cloud9, right? Like bunch of great players, but the IGL is just inting 24/7 support player. Okay, in terms of Cloud9, Booster is doing slightly better than Drop. Like, and obviously, like Safi is not the same caliber Opa uh, as Shiro, right? But still, there is a really good possibility that Furia might go all the way to the playoffs and maybe even win this whole thing. So consider that. So Vitality against OG. Mm, OG been actually playing like not that bad, but I I don't know, kinda underwhelming, and they just playing like a mix right now. They don't really play as a team, right? Uh, can we expect any changes? Hell yeah! Like recently, we've been all thinking about where can potentially Boros go, and there's like only two teams where Boros can actually prove, right? The first one is OG, and the second one you can try and guess. Can I say, or should I just give you a chance to show your powers and yeah, just if you're actually listening, then yeah, go on and write down in the comment which team do you think is the second option for Boris, right? Because right now I can only see like two options for him, right? And nothing else, nothing else. So yeah, Fury against not Fury, Vitality against OG. Um, this one seems for me like yeah, Vitality they have some pressure off their shoulders because they qualified. Right now they're playing for the Legends spot, I think, with G2. Ooh. And yeah, they're actually winning. And Cloud9 surprisingly came back from like 7-1 or something like that. So yeah, in general, I'm on the Vitality side on this one. MIBR versus Cloud9. Again, with the Cloud9, it's exactly the same thing as with FaZe, right? Right now they're playing. I hope they win, but again, like potentially they can go to the last chance qualifier and just again FaZe versus Cloud9 in the last chance qualifier. One of them is not gonna make it. Well, it is what it is. So for me, at the moment, if Cloud9 qualifies by beating ENCE, then I would say Cloud9 gonna take MIBR down, and that's it. If Cloud9 somehow manages to go to 2-3 bracket, I'm not gonna be surprised that Cloud9 just gonna skip this event, the whole event, because yeah, if we look at the prize money, uh, it's $4,000 or $5,000 just for like attending, like for top 16. Is it actually worth like flying and doing all this stuff just to get like 4K? Like the whole travel probably costs like 20K, right, for the whole team. So this is nothing, right? Only first and second team actually like kind of in profit, like third and fourth breaking even. Everyone else is just like losing money on this one. Like for the NA teams, yeah, like for the Brazilian teams, like actually in the Brazil, yeah, like extra 4K is okay, like 5K, 10K, yeah, makes sense. Like, some money for the Mongols, it's well, again, okay-ish. Uh, so yeah, um, in terms of Cloud9 game, right? If Cloud9 beats Hens, I see them like actually maybe trying, right? But again, uh, I don't see Cloud9 winning this whole thing, right? Uh, Vitality versus Cloud9. Vitality are kind of on the rise right now. Things kind of finding his form. Um, Apex still horrible at his calls, just horrible. I don't know, like the game sense of entry Fragger who's transitioning to IGL is not what the top team needs, right? It might be working like tier two for some time, because or maybe even like when you just join like tier one and people just still trying to figure out how you playing. Like we can see perfect examples on Cloud9. Like when they just joined, like people couldn't really adapt for the way Nafani was calling. Same thing for Furia when they just joined in. Same, like nobody could really understand how art is calling. So yeah, early days, yeah, they took some teams down. Like Cloud9 even won like a couple events, but now, like, yeah, he's gonna try to push, play around the smoke. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna resmoke. We're gonna spam corners, yeah, and that's it. And then we're gonna resmoke again. We're gonna spam corners again. Like especially like both teams like to play vertigo, and like just smokes are the way to counter these teams and just spamming through them. Because like there's definitely one player that's trying to go like through the edge of the smoke. So again, in a matchup of Cloud9 versus Vitality, Vitality will be taking this one down and just going to upper final. That's just I think, right? In terms of okay, 9Z versus Furia, because okay, I'm going for the upset, right? I do support Face Clan, but like, I'm also realistic, right? I'm not such a delusional guy as some of you might think, right? I'm pretending more than I actually am delusional, right? So for me, it's like this is an upset day, right? So 9Z is probably going to play Furia, and Furia is just going to take them down and not going to leave any chance. Probably Furia has a potential to go 2-0, 2-0, and against Vitality, um, just because it's a home soil for Furia, I think that Vitality they're just gonna be like, yeah, we're just gonna try to win, but whatever happens. And I don't think that their main focus is gonna be like, yeah, we definitely have to win this game, because most likely there's gonna be an upset in the upper bracket, which will lead like to someone like I don't know, mm, Mouse maybe like going to upper final, or even like Imperial going to upper final, because like current Navi against Imperial on certain maps, this might be a matchup where Imperial might even have an edge, right? Uh, so for me, like Furia is a clear winner of the Group B, right? All they need to do is just not screw up, right? Because against Fnatic, I don't know how, but like Fnatic and NIP, they're in disqualifiers. They just have so much freaking luck, so much luck. Like, look, quickly, we're gonna just check the results. We're gonna check the results and see teams what teams did the NIP play, right? Okay, NIP, right? Keep in mind they just qualified for the major, right? They just qualified. So first game. Mhm. 10 fire. Losing 10 fire. Okay, sorry. Beating the 10 fire, which is just horrible. 10 fire is just so freaking bad. Okay, then losing to Vitality. Yeah, close game. Fair enough. Vitality qualified. Then best of one against Force. Force just qualified. But Force, they aren't really like one of the top teams, right? And again, they lost to them. Then beating Dead Astralis. Damn, just watching Astralis is so painful. And I feel so sorry for Device and Blameth that they have to play through this. Like, Zip is clearly not a tier 1 player anymore. Buzz, Buzz has to play Academy League, not freaking Astralis level. Like, what are these people doing? Astralis management, damn, you really screwed up. And now they beat Big, who choked so hard that you just can't imagine any harder choke than, okay, maybe like my season 2 choke of fantasy is kind of comparable to them, but still. 9 beating iNation, easy win. Losing to 9, choking the game. Beating 500, easy win. Playing against Vitality, and guess what happened during the game? Did Big choke? They beat them on a Mirage, and then 9 and 7 rounds. When clearly, if you look at the map Vita, Big removed Inferno. You're removing Inferno against Vitality? Rough. Rough. Ah, it's just, I don't know. Like, for me, Vitality on Inferno is such a great matchup for any team. Their Inferno is so horrible. They have like 75% win rate, but they only played it 4 times. 4 times. Against Greyhound, they lost to Heroic, they beat NIP who dead, and they beat freaking EG. Like, this is your map to play against them, right? And and you just removing it to play overpass. Playing freaking overpass, where Zaivu is just gonna destroy you. And even Apex had like a live game. Come on, just I know, biggest huge disappointment. Like a while ago, there was a thread of I don't remember what it was exactly about, but I said that oh no, it was something like about the future of CS or something like that, and I said that Hubson is gonna join G2 after like G2 gonna kick Hooksy after like winning the major or something like that, and Hubson is gonna join them because he's either not gonna make it or they're just gonna choke like 3 games in a row or something like that after like going 2-0, whatever. And I was really close, but my call was that they're gonna choke at the major, not at RMR. So again, right? Uh, FaZe, if FaZe actually goes through and Furia just plays them, then I'm afraid that Furia is still gonna lose because like FaZe, they need rest. They they're gonna drop to the lower bracket, and maybe in the lower bracket they have a chance, like playing against Fnatic or whatever. Because yeah, like FaZe at this event, I don't see them doing any damage, right? So the upper bracket, let's go again. Heroic against Mouse. That's my call, right? And I'm going for Heroic taking this one down, right? Then NIP against Imperial once again, right? NIP, they just made it. They have 2 days to move to the Rio, and I don't see them doing any damage right now because like for them, like it's already a miracle that they made it to the major. Mongols against Navi, as I already said, Navi is going to take this one, and then Navi is going to play Imperial. And believe me or not, I think that Navi is probably gonna win this one again. Like, I see how Imperial can actually beat Navi in this one, but Navi just actually if Simple is gonna carry on his form and just gonna play the way he's played at RMR, I perfectly okay with the Imperial with an upset, right? So can I see Imperial going to the upper final? Yes. Can I see Imperial losing to NIP and just go to lower brackets playing against Mongols? Yes. Which one is it gonna be? I believe it's gonna be the third option where the Imperial are gonna beat NIP and then they're gonna lose to Navi and Navi gonna go to upper final where they're gonna face Heroic. So we're gonna have at least one really good game where people just gonna show up for the entertainment and just gonna wish a great CS, right? Um, then from lower bracket, what are my expectations? Uh, Nine versus Big. I'm expecting Nine to actually do damage, and Big in current shape they're gonna reflect a lot, and they're just gonna take this event as yeah, we're just gonna play and screw that, just play. That's it. Not nothing bothers us. NIP against Mongols. Uh, just on the firepower, Mongols gonna take this one. Then probably it's gonna be NIP against Mouse, and at this point, I believe in Mouse slightly more than NIP. And lower final Mouse versus there's gonna be probably Imperial versus okay, Imperial versus Mongols. Mm, I'm a bit lost. Okay, it's gonna be big nine. Nine is winning. Then okay, then Imperial versus nine, and okay, I think that in this one nine has a chance to go through, but I believe lower final is gonna be between uh, Mouse and Uncle Fallen. Mouse Imperial. It's gonna be really great game, a lot of entertainment, and somehow Imperial are gonna take this one down. So we're gonna see like two Brazilian teams in the playoffs. So we have like people in the arena, like actually people gonna be interested. And yeah, uh, with all this said, let's just jump to the fantasy. Um, I already played around a little bit, and yeah, this is kind of what I came up with. So, because I believe that Ferrari are gonna go all the way through, and Furia has a really good chance to actually qualify. I think that like, probably have to go double Furia, double Heroic. And the only thing is that I'm not really sure which players I should go for, right? Because at the moment, Kaden is in good shape. Like Jabi is okay. Shush played out of his mind at RMR. Uh, in terms of Furia players, Yuri kind of dropped off. Drop, I don't know what to expect from him. And Stown, overpriced. Mm, my other option is just to go for Shush and Stown. Maybe it's time for him to show what he's capable of. Um, Yota and Cello both are decently priced, similar price, like, but Cello is kind of better performer recently. Uh, Safe, I don't know. Xerato, 234 for Xerato. Uh, man, this just incredible pricing. MIBR, Henny for 216, Insani for 215. Damn, someone's on crack. Mm, in terms of these guys over here. In terms of Navi, NPL, do I believe that he's gonna have a similar performance as he did? Hell no. Uh, do I believe that Vini potentially can do really well in this scenario? Yes. Um, now now I need an OPA, and which OPA can I take? Obviously, safe is probably one of the best options if I believe that you're gonna go all the way through, because like he has to have impact in some games, right? But again, like having Stone and Shush, it's really damaging me in terms of a budget, and I have 200k. There isn't really a player that you'll be really happy to take on board, right? Um, Kayla hates again. Great performance by Hates, but I don't see them going too far at this event, right? So mm, also event details, right? Uh, okay, it's all the way with the quarterfinals, semifinals, and grand finals, right? So it's one event, right? Uh, it's not gonna be. uh Not gonna be like separate fantasy, right? It's gonna be one event where everything goes down to did you pick the winning team or not? And because of that, event overview, and because of that, I think it's better try to actually and try and get our guy Apex, Dexter, Pico. Uh, Pico, not the worst option, but as I already said, right? They're gonna be playing Vitality, and I don't see them moving 9Z. They get into a lower final where most likely they're gonna see who. Cloud9 versus. Damn, this is Tempini. Shush, shush, shush. Mm, Pico or Apex? That's the question. Apex gonna chill. So let's try play without any IGLs and 204, 205 for rain, right? I don't know. Let's just try the kinda IGL looks sus on him, like, but again, actually, yeah, let's go. Let's try him as IGL, right? Uh, their bracket looks kinda easy, right? The only team that potentially they can face is like Navi at the end of the journey, but still should be enough, right? Eco against Vitality. I don't know. Against an IP, is he gonna get baited? Is he gonna use the flashbang? Whatever. Like, uh, can we expect 30 bomb from Xerata in the first game? Or we're just gonna get him as trader. Okay, trader. Then Safety, Fnatic. Uh, can he actually he's gonna set up some flashbangs. Then Fico against Vitality. Nate killed, not really, like baited. Yeah, he's gonna get traded multiple times. Shush against 9. Assists all day long. I actually gonna cheer for Furia all the way in this one, and yeah, let me know what you think. And again, let me know which is the second option for Boris to go to. Okay, good luck and have fun. Let's hope this one ends in a better scenario, in a better way than the previous event.